Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on September 15th, 2020. Shaking markets, Kraft, Heinz and Snowflake IPO. Here are three events that could affect the market on Tuesday. First, there will be a lot of IPOs this week, including the biggest deal of the year so far. This week will be one of the busiest stock debuts since Uber's May 2019 listing, with 12 deals scheduled this week, including the highly anticipated IPO of software maker Snowflake. Second, profit statement of two companies that took advantage of the pandemic. The pandemic and troubles at the US Postal Service are expected to kickstart the giant FedEx parcel delivery corporation. Analysts expect its earnings per share to be $2.65 on revenue of $17.5 billion. Software maker Adobe Systems Incorporated will also report earnings. Third, investors will find out what awaits Kraft Heinz. Kraft Heinz made an appointment with investors for Tuesday. Expect news of a new direction for a company that had struggled with sales in the past few years. Investors demand bigger EU climate target for 2030. Investors managing trillions of assets and over 120 business leaders on Tuesday called on the European Union to cut emissions by at least 55% by 2030, saying nothing less will help unlock the necessary private funding. The current target is a 40% cut, and some poorer EU countries dependent on fossil fuels are reluctant to commit to deeper cuts. Investment decisions made this decade will determine long-term emissions in the EU, as infrastructure can last for decades and industry must invest in low-carbon technologies by 2030 to be ready for a large-scale use by 2050. The EU expects the 55% emission reduction target by 2030 will require additional energy investment of 350 billion euros, $415 billion per year from 2021 to 2030 compared to the previous decade. China stocks rally amid bullish economic data. Stocks in China closed higher on Tuesday as optimistic Chinese economic data and hopes for a coronavirus vaccine boosted risk appetite. In August, China's industrial production accelerated the most in 8 months, while retail sales rose for the first time this year, suggesting that economic recovery is picking up momentum as demand begins to improve more broadly due to the coronavirus crisis. The CSI 300 blue chip index rose 0.8% to 4,688.48, while the Shanghai Composite rose 0.5% to 3,295.68. Meanwhile, China's central bank injected 600 billion yen, $88.13 billion worth of medium-term loans into the banking system to supplement liquidity. The sentiment is also boosted by news that the coronavirus vaccines being developed in China may be ready for use by the public as early as November. YouTube prepares his own version of TikTok. YouTube by Alphabet Inc. is releasing its version of social media rival TikTok, a new short video service called Shorts, available through its video sharing platform. YouTube will first test the feature in India over the next few days and then expand to other countries in the coming months, according to a blog post on Monday. The new YouTube product, which will compete with Facebook Inc.'s Reels and TikTok, will allow users to record short vertical videos that are mobile-friendly, then add special effects and soundtracks from their music library. YouTube's entry into the short video service market coincides with the ban of TikTok in one of its largest markets, India, following escalating tensions between that country and China.